Okay, let's see. It's been a while since I went live here. Let me check and make sure everything's going good. Video capture device, so it can actually hear everything. I'm gonna have to turn that down a lot so that everyone can actually hear me. That should do. Trying to make sure everything's going good here. But yeah, what's up everybody? I'm streaming again. Now today, like I'm probably not gonna be streaming for too long. And I'm mostly like this is mostly a Q&A. So just like any if there's any like specific questions you want to ask or if you just want to talk, that's what today's stream is for. I'm just, answering questions and generally just having a talk. And I'll explain why, I guess right now. The reason why this isn't going to be like a whole topic stream today is because I'm so far behind in terms of like editing, right? Like I've done a lot of streams and there's like a lot of content that I could turn into videos that I have not gotten to. So one of the things that I'm probably going to be doing maybe in the next couple of days is going too far with the not going too far with the uploads. Oh, what's up, Sammy? What's up? Man, you're already in here, man. Like I got to give you props for showing up that fast. But yeah, today is going to be like a Q&A. So I'm just going to be playing video games right now. I'm playing GTA 5. I'm just going to be playing video games and asking questions because I have a lot of editing I had to catch up with. But one thing I do want to encourage anybody who gets on the stream to do is I actually have a new video up that I just got through doing, and it's over on my second channel, Dreaded Patrick. And basically, it's about another video game. But if you've ever heard of The Last of Us, I'm pretty sure you have. It's one of the biggest games ever. But I did a video about that, and I'm very proud of it. And it's been a very, very, very long time coming, like literally months. Like I had the idea to make that video like way back in like December or January. Hey, what's up, TJ? Stay peachy. Long time no see, man. Now, what I'm currently trying to do is I'm gonna be just be playing games, answering questions, and just generally talking. Right now, I'm just talking about like my creative process, what I've been doing lately. Like I got a new video out on my second channel, Dreaded Patrick, about The Last of Us. It's a real good video. I'm real proud of it. So if you want to check that out later, I encourage you. Oh, nothing much, nothing much. It's just been I just been streaming a lot lately, basically, and making a lot more shorts. And this is taking forever. I don't know what's going on here with the stream. Like I know that this I'm playing on Xbox One by the way. That might have something to do with it. Oh, okay. Okay, I'm in. Oh, thank you, thank you. Like I really do want people to look at that because I'm very proud of it. But I'm essentially right now I'm just gonna be playing on my brother's profile. And the reason I'm playing on my brother's profile is because he has much more fun toys than me, so to speak. So if I can remember how to freaking play the game. Yeah, like my brother, he has like the DeLorean from Back to the Future, and that's the reason I'm playing on his profile and not mine. Because like I said, it's just straight up more fun on his profile. Can you give link to second channel on community posts? Yeah, I can do that. I should be able to do that. I'll do that. Yeah, I'll do that. Let me okay, I'm getting the link right now. Copy link. Now I'm switching over to all right. I'm making the post now. Actually, I don't even have to do that. What I can do is okay, start over. What I can do is I can just make like a whole post about it, basically. I can remember how to do that. I think I have to go to it, but yeah, I do want people to see it though, because like I said, I did a. It took a lot of editing, and I learned a lot of new things. I'm actually very proud of it. Mm. Yeah, I'm gonna get into the game. Like this is kind of boring while I'm trying to do this, but I just want to make sure that people can get to this if they're interested because this was a really cool video that I did. And if you guys hear like anything in the background, that's just my partner. She's watching the video. Really do hope it's not too intrusive. It shouldn't be, but let me know if it is. So I'm trying to find it because like I don't see you. You guys know what the funny thing is? There's already a dreaded patch rate. There was a dreaded patch rate years before I ever did it. That's the crazy thing. I actually find that kind of hilarious. Okay, so for some reason I literally cannot find my other channel, but let me look at. I gotta do something before they kill me in GTA. But also, if any of you guys have an Xbox One, just like I'll let you add me. You can play with me if you want. Like that would be really, really, really fun. Oh crap. Oh, that was the controller. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm creating a post right now. Don't miss my newest video on my second channel. See, I don't. Okay, I have a post now. I don't really expect anyone to go over there except for like my day ones because I don't know if the kind of people who like the Last of Us are the same kinds of people who like uh no, I'm not tired. The reason I probably sound like this is because I was trying to focus on something. Now that I've done it, we can get right into this because basically, let me tell you guys just about the only thing that I think this game is really worth doing anymore. Going around and bothering other people. That's the only thing in this entire game that's fun anymore. At least for me. All I ever really do is just go around and mess with other players. But what I am gonna do is let me see. I'm gonna go ahead and turn like the radio settings off because the last time I did this, I actually got there we go. I actually got a copyright what do they call that? Copyright strike, copyright, whatever, right? And the reason I got that is because like they play like an actual song. So for those of you who are not very accustomed to GTA Online, look what I can do. This is so stupid. But yeah, this is what you can do in GTA Online. I'm pretty sure most people already know that, but just in case you don't, somehow, crap, is it playing the? I hope that I do not get copyright. What I was trying to do was change. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to change the thing to missiles so I can shoot at people. You guys are gonna have to be like very patient with me because it's been so long since I played this game. Okay, I now I remember. All right, so now I can just go around and grief other players. But like, how does everything sound? Like, can you guys hear the gameplay too? Like, I want you guys to have like the most immersive experience. So if you guys want me to turn up the gameplay, I can do that too. I just don't want it to be too loud to the point where like you can't really. Ha! I got somebody. See, you do have to be really careful though because this thing like is a lot easier to shoot down than you would think, which is something that sucks. Steal a car? I really don't need to because my brother has all these nice cars. Like this isn't even the only thing he has that's really useful. He has all kinds of stuff. And like since I finally remembered the passwords to my Xbox, I can now start playing these games again. So I don't know. I don't know how long I'm gonna stream. It might not be for too long. I got another one. Ah, but anyway, it might not be for too long because I do gotta go to work. But yeah. But basically, like, don't forget this is a Q&A. So what I want you guys to do is ask me questions, like literally anything. Like as long as it's like not an unsafe question, like where do I live or something. What I'm talking about besides that, you can just ask me literally anything you want. Kaiser isn't fake. Who is the best avatar? My favorite avatar is Avatar Kyoshi. And like the reason why is because I think that I think she has like possibly the most epic story of any avatar. And she has the most epic drip of any avatar. Like, I love her outfit. I love the makeup. And like she has some of the biggest feats of any avatar too. Like if you consider how crazy it is that she was the longest lived avatar, she was like the physically tallest and biggest avatar, and she was also probably at least in the top five strongest avatars too. And she definitely had one of the most interesting stories. Like Avatar Kyoshi is absolutely my favorite avatar. So that's who I think is the best. Where do you live? I live in the United States. See, I wasn't supposed to answer that question, but I did. I'll answer it in that way. I live in the United States. I'll give you that. Where is this guy? He might be in the store. If he's in the store, I can't really. Oh, what's up, Twinkle Toes? I hope you've been having a good day. I've been having a pretty good day. It's always nice to see you. And I did see your community post about the search, but I didn't have anything to say. I have only read the search like once, and that was so long ago that I was still in high school. So I know what the search is about, but I can't remember anything about it that I found weird in particular. Because a lot of the things about it I think most people say are weird are like I don't think that they're like objectively weird. I think it's like a matter of taste for a lot of them. But basically this is a Q&A, so I'm just answering any questions so long as it's not unsafe, basically. And I'm playing GTA at the time, and I'm just generally going around and messing with people because that's all I ever do in this game. Oh crap! No! How did I commit suicide? I did not commit that. Hey, can bounce into a car. See, that is complete and utter BS. See, he just ran away, guys. He didn't want none of the smoke. He didn't want none of the smoke. He just ran away. But I'll also take suggestions for things to do in the game. So, like, if anybody wants to see me do something crazy, or if you want to see me play a different game, just let me know and I'll do it. Basically, the only rules I'm operating off of now is that I probably won't be playing like past 6:30 ish, maybe 7 o'clock. It really kind of depends. Oh crap! No, I haven't played this in a while, so I forgot. You said bounce into a. You want to know something that I love doing in this game, and it's kind of screwed up, but I love doing this. What I basically love doing is I love revving a car all the way up, right? All the way up, driving in. Oh crap! What? What? You see that? See that, right? But I'm gonna get revenge on him. I'm gonna get. He's not gonna get away with that. He is not gonna get away with that. Let's see. Call the mechanic. We're gonna get this straightened out. But yeah, like any Avatar questions, any questions in general, this would be the greatest time to ask them because I'm an open book right now. I'll talk about anything. But yeah, I guess I should also start like a side conversation while I'm waiting for questions. So I'm also like right now, like I mentioned earlier, to anyone else who jumped in the stream, I'm also promoting my second channel right now because on my second channel today, I recently just finished a video on The Last of Us. If anybody knows anything about The Last of Us, it's basically one of the most popular games of all time. It's about zombies and stuff, and I'm a real big fan of it. And there's a lot of big opinions on it, right? Like I'm not gonna spoil it, but wait a minute, it's a couple come up. Wait, got him, got him. I don't know personally if there's something off with the search, but I wanted to hear my fans' opinions. Have you made Appa in Mortal Kombat yet? No, I have not done that. And the reason why I haven't done that yet is this. Uh the reason I'm doing like a Q&A stream instead of like another topic stream like I've been doing for the past couple of days is because I have so much content from those streams that I don't really think that it's a good idea, at least right now, to make anything yet. Because I still have yet to finish editing the videos that I wanted to make on those streams, right? Like there's a lot of stuff in those that I could make a good video out of. So I'm still trying to catch up on my editing. And like I said, like when editing, it can be pretty hard because it's just me, right? And like the last stream, I was not expecting it to be like 2.5 hours long, basically, right? So that is all kinds of content that I need to edit together. And I'm not even done editing the first thing I did. What's your favorite food? Uh Pizza. Pizza is my favorite food. Legend of Korra gets too much hate just because it's different and not Avatar The Last Airbender. Korra is a really good sequel to AT. Yeah, I agree. I love Korra. At least okay, I'll be honest. I like book 3 of Korra a lot, and I'm like iffy on books 2 and books 4, and I really do like book 1 of Korra. So book 1 of Korra and book 3 of Korra, those are like 7 and 8 out of 10 for me. I really do enjoy them for the most part. But book 2 Korra and book 4 Korra, I don't really like that much. I'll be honest about that. But like, yeah, like my favorite villain for the entire series is not even from ATLA. It's Zahir from Legend of Korra. Zahir is my favorite villain in the entire Avatar franchise. Right? Because like honestly, I think that Korra did a better job with the villains than even ATLA did. GT man, are you the strongest because you're Ken, or are you Ken because you're the strongest? The man then asked if and you were to fight, who would win? Ken said, "No, you would lose." I don't really know how to respond to that one. But yeah, I agree with that, David. Legend of Korra gets way too much hate. Like I feel like I talk about that a lot now, but I used to be one of the people who was actively hating on it without having even seen the whole thing. When I was like 13, 14, like when I was like middle school, high school, I used to just hate on Legend of Korra, and if I'm being honest, when I look back now, I never had a good reason to do that, right? And once I actually started watching Legend of Korra, I liked it because Legend of Korra. Wait, did I? Oh crap! No. If you guys know anything about GTA Online, if you get around like those flying bikes, you're basically screwed. So I just try to avoid them. All right, okay, that's a player. Yes. Let me see. I can blow his car up though. Okay, okay. Let me rough him up a bit, guys. I'm gonna rough him up a bit. Yeah, I got him. I got him. See, if you guys don't know, I'm in this car. I can lay mines down on the ground, and that gets them every single time. All right. What did the chicken say to the road? Oh, I see what you're doing. I mean, you're laughing too hard with your jokes. Okay. Oh crap! You guys see that? I actually have one of those on my own profile. Where'd he go? Oh, okay, there he is. How did that not blow him up? Oh crap! All right, what I'm gonna do is because like this thing is really slow. That's the main weakness of that. It's really slow. Basic. Oh, he must have saw that. Okay. Okay. Oh, he's trying to get away from me. He's probably gonna succeed too because those things they can jump really far. Yeah, but this is basically the only reason I play this game anymore to bully people. But how did he get me? How did he get see, this game really does cheat sometimes because I'm in an armored car, but half the time they can just shoot straight through the armor. It's complete and utter bull. It's nothing but a bunch of bull. Like, it really is. Like, where on the map is my car? Okay, it's over there. All right, let's see what I got. Okay. I feel that. Yeah, but anyway, guys, like, hey, you can keep the questions coming. We can keep the like stuff, the opinions, and all that coming. Like, I really do like talking to you guys about anything. Like, whether it's about Avatar, whether it's about life, about literally anything. It can even be silly stuff. I'll still answer it. Hey, Ken, go to a cop and punch them and then run away. I mean, I could do that, but I'd probably end up just getting killed. Also, I mean, there's no cops around because I haven't hurt anybody. I'd have to hurt a lot of people. I don't know. Like, really? You think you can't use a car to run? What do you mean? And Zahir is an honest person. He's an evil airbender, but doesn't manipulate Korra. Like previous enemies, Zahir has good intentions. It's clear some of these intentions can lead to anarchy. See, that's the reason why I like Zahir. I like Zahir the whole time because he's super sincere. Like he actually believes what he's doing. Like he's not like there's a certain sincerity to Zahir that I really enjoy. I like it when like the villain like knows like that they're gonna have to step on some toes. They know that what they're doing isn't necessarily a good thing, but they're doing it because they feel like it has to be done. Like Zahir is doing evil things, but I don't think that Zahir is inherently an evil person. And that's the thing that I like the most about him. He feels like a human being who's just kind of lost his way and not just like a bad guy for bad guy's sake. What inspired you to make your account name based off SpongeBob Dreaded Patrick? Oh, okay. I've actually told this story before, but it was a while back. Okay, so basically, try to remember. When I first started on YouTube, my channel, and this was back in like 2017, right? And the videos that I made even back then are still on my channel. They're like the very last videos that you can find. Those are the very first videos. And if you go back to those videos, that's 16-year-old me and my 14-year-old little brother. We made those videos together basically, right? And back then, I was going by Grandmaster Ken, which I'm gonna show you guys real quick, is actually let's see, my profile name on Xbox, right? So my channel's original name was Grandmaster Ken, right? And so it was like that for literal years until last year in 2023. I had just got home from work and I used to work at Chick-fil-A, right? And I hated it. I freaking hated it. In fact, that's another reason why I decided to keep making YouTube, like to start over again, because I had previously made videos, but I wasn't really serious about it. But once I got that awful job, YouTube was an escape for me basically after that. It was something that I actually enjoyed and it helped me like stay sane basically, right? So one time I got off work and I was just like watching like old video games because I love to do that, right? And I know you guys know that I love to do that because I'm constantly playing old video games, right? Like PS2 level games. So I was doing that and I was watching like an old SpongeBob game, right? Because I play all the old SpongeBob games I played. I owned all of those when I was a kid. And the game in question was SpongeBob Creature from the Krusty Krab. It came out in like 2006 or something, right? And it's one of the games I can remember playing with my little brother when we were kids. And there's a character in that game called Dreaded Patrick, right? And while I was watching some guy on YouTube play the game, right? Like, and this would be like early last year. It would have been about a year ago, actually. As I was watching this happen, basically, I saw like a poster of the villain from the game, Dreaded Patrick. And like as soon as I saw the poster in the game, I knew that I had to have that as like my avatar, like going forward. And so I literally could not find a clear picture of it online. So I just screenshotted like the actual TV. And I did it good enough that you can't tell that that's what I did basically, right? I'm gonna start playing like around with the cops so this gets interesting. But basically, that's what I did, and that's when I became Dreaded Patrick, for better or for worse. Now, in terms of like how I came to be AvatarKen, what happened there is basically I just took Avatar and then I just put my name, so AvatarKen, right? That's basically all I did for that. So that's not as inspirational. But yeah, that's basically the backstory of that. So that's why all of that happened. All right, let me catch to some of the comments because that was a long explanation. But like to make a long story short, it's because it reminds me of my childhood, basically. Let's see. Who's your favorite villain from all the shows you watch? My favorite villain? What do you mean from the shows that I watch? Like which shows? Are you talking about like cartoons? You talking about real stuff? Like I would need to know like more specifically. That was surprisingly the most interesting story I heard all week. What was the best username you've ever made? The best username I've ever made? Mm, I mean, I remember when I was younger, uh, I used to play Yu-Gi-Oh, right? I don't know if you guys know what that is. You guys probably know what that is. But I used to play Yu-Gi-Oh, and one of the cards names was the Devil's Avatar, right? And I thought that was like the coolest thing when I was like 11 years old. So like I made that my gamer tag for a while. I thought that was pretty cool. And then like Grandmaster Ken, the one I have on here, I think that's pretty cool too. I don't know if it's as cool as the other one, but you know, if you notice when with the Grandmaster Ken, if you notice, like it has Darth Vader now, but it used to be Sub-Zero. And you'll notice the profile I am playing on is Scorpion from Mortal Kombat. And if you know anything about Mortal Kombat, you know that's one of my favorite franchises too. But Scorpion and Sub-Zero are like the main two guys. And so my little brother, he likes Scorpion more and I like Sub-Zero more. So we did that. Cartoon, okay. That's still pretty hard, man. Like, I would have to do like a top five or something, because I don't know if I can say just one like villain from a cartoon. Okay. Lord Shin from Kung Fu Panda 2 is up there. He's definitely one of my favorite of like all time. So there's him. Let's see somebody else. So Lord Shin from Kung Fu Panda 2. Try to think of another thing. Uh, See, like my mind is like super blank right now while I'm trying to think of these things. It would be so much easier when I'm not doing this though. Uh, crap. Oh, Cell from Dragon Ball Z. So that's another one. Cell from Dragon Ball Z, definitely. Uh, Zahir from Legend of Korra. Azula from Avatar: Last Airbender. Let's see. Plankton from SpongeBob. Uh, Hades from Hercules. See who else. There's a lot of good ones I'm just not thinking about. Aku from Samurai Jack. Let's see. I mean, yeah, like that's just a couple. Like that's a really loaded question, actually. So what I'm probably gonna do, 'cause this is probably getting boring. I'm just gonna like post up and fight the cops on top of this mountain. Hades, that's someone I haven't thought of in a while. Yeah, like he's literally just perfect as a villain. And it's because like it's because of like how excellently he's voiced and just like he's just like he's so funny that you kind of don't even want him to lose in the end. Uh I could probably think of some more though. Oh yeah, Slade from Teen Titans. Slade from Teen Titans is amazing, guys. Oh yeah, and okay, Fire Lord Sozin from Avatar. Love him. Try to think of somebody else. Yeah, I guess that's as much as I can think of right now. Did you know that Aku was voiced? Yeah, I did know that. I did know that. Mako Iwamatsu, he was an amazing voice actor. He was in a lot of stuff. He was in a lot of stuff. He was very talented. Okay, I don't know if you guys remember like the Penguins of Madagascar, but I loved that show growing up. And Dr. Blowhole from that show, he was a really good villain. Okay, I think I thought of a really good way to consistently come up with good villains that I like, right? So that it's not so hard to think of while I'm also doing this. So I'm just gonna focus specifically on like Disney or Pixar villains, right? That I like really a lot. Ah, the cops got me. That means they're gonna impound my car. Amon is an interesting villain, but to him, equality meant taking a person's bending by using bloodbend. See, actually, we're probably gonna disagree on that. I don't really think that Amon really gave a crap about that. I think he was just using that to gain power. I don't think he ever cared about equality at all. All I think all that Amon really cared about was like how to amass the most power in a world that has the Avatar in it, right? Because if you remember when he was Noah talk before he became Amon, the last thing that he said to his dad or to his brother was that the actual most powerful person in the world is the Avatar. So I think that's actually what his real goals were, to challenge the Avatar and like take their bending. I think that's what he really wanted. I don't think he cared about the equalist movement at all. And why would he? He was a bender the entire time. I think he just used people. He used the angry sentiment of like non-benders for power, right? He like a politician basically, right? He used that because he noticed that a lot of people had an issue. I don't think he really gave a crap either way about it. I do agree that he's a very interesting villain though. I really do like Amon. I'm probably gonna play something else now. Yeah, I might play Call of Duty Black Ops 2 or something. I mean, I do not remember what his thing is, so I'm gonna have to do something else, I guess. Avatar can drive off the mountain in GTA. It's a great view. I'm probably gonna play something else though, actually. Let me see what I got. Adder Switch. Yeah, I might play something else because it's getting a little boring. Or at least a little repetitive. Alright, so these are all the games I actually have. I would ask which ones that you guys want me to play, but I already know everyone's gonna probably say Minecraft. Only problem is I guarantee you Minecraft needs an update. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. And that's the part that's kind of annoying. I don't feel like doing that. But I do want to play it though. It's gonna need an update. I guarantee it. Watch. Watch. In Korra, it was like rich versus being poor. Yeah. And what I think Amon was doing was like in the real world, there's a big problem there, right? See, I told you guys it was gonna need that. I'm gonna cancel it though. I think I can still play it. But basically, imagine someone in real life who really doesn't care one way or another about the rich versus poor thing, but they use it for power. I think that's what Amon was doing. He was just using the like, the equalist movement for power. See, I knew you guys would want me to play Minecraft, but it doesn't want to let me because it wants to make it do an update. So I'm probably not gonna be able to play that unless I wait, and I don't know how long it's gonna take. So I guess I'll at least check. I'll check to see how long it's gonna take. Okay, let's see. Maybe it won't take that long. Maybe we'll just wait. Okay. I'm not sure, but it's going pretty fast, so hopefully it says 2 minutes. Okay. Sometimes it takes longer than that, but I do want to show you guys some of the things that I've built. I've done that before on the stream, but I don't know if anyone actually remembers that. That was a while back. I just want to say again though that I am very, very, very happy to see you guys here. And Sammy, you're saying to build a house, man. Building houses in Minecraft is my favorite thing to do. I have so many houses. I can't wait to show you. Like that's my favorite thing to do. I would rather play creative mode in Minecraft than survival mode. I don't really play survival mode that much for real. Minecraft shouldn't take long. They just be exactly. Thank you for that. Thank you for saying it. They just add stuff that you're never even gonna use. At least I'm not gonna use it because I don't really like playing survival that much. It's fun to play survival when I'm playing with somebody else, but I would never play the game just by myself. I would never play like Minecraft just by myself unless I'm playing creative mode. Otherwise, I don't enjoy playing it. But once upon a time, when I was a kid, like back in 2014, Minecraft was like the only game we had. So I played the crap out of this game back then, guys. It was so much more fun in like 2013, 2014 than it is now. And maybe that's just me. But I felt like when I was a kid, Minecraft was more fun. That's probably untrue, and that's probably just bias. But I freaking remember Minecraft being like the best thing ever. Or maybe it was just me. Maybe it was just that as a kid, I was more creative and I was less perfectionist. So I just had more fun with the game anyway. I got really into Minecraft a few years ago and got food poisoning and an upset stomach a few days after, so that kind of ruined it for me. I just like watching people. Oh yeah, that doesn't sound very good. I'm sorry about that. See, Minecraft is a thing with me where I have cycles where, or at least I used to, where I would literally play it for days straight. That's the only thing I would do, right? And then I would burn myself out and I wouldn't play it again for months. And then I would repeat the same process. It's like one of those things where I'm all in or I'm not in at all. I downloaded Happy Mod and downloaded Minecraft. Oh, there's a Kung Fu. That's cool. Yeah, that's kind of cool. I still haven't seen Kung Fu Panda 4, but I'm probably not gonna see it anyway. Yeah, but like remember, this Q&A, just ask me whatever you want and I will respond. Okay. So the first thing I'm gonna show you guys is I think this is the one with my houses. I'm gonna show you guys my houses. Solo survival is fun only if a new player new to Minecraft understands resource management and how XP points just from exploring works. Yeah, so that's the thing. Like, I love playing Minecraft with like my brother. He does all of that. He does whenever I play something with him that's multiplayer. He does all of the heavy lifting. So that's what makes it actually fun. Do I like K-pop? I actually do like some K-pop. And the reason why is because my partner is in love with it. Yeah. But I she's not even the only person I've met who really is into K-pop. So I am familiar enough with K-pop. Like I know what BTS is. I know what Stray Kids is. I know some of that. It's not like my favorite thing in the world, but if you put it on, I'm not gonna turn it off, basically. Uh but if we're talking about music, my favorite genre of music used to be hip hop, but I just stopped liking it. Oh yeah, and if you guys here's another fun thing. That this is a face reveal for me. Here you guys go. This is a face reveal. That's me. That's me. Like you guys might think I'm playing, but that's basically what I look like in real life. That's basically me. Even down to the hair. So now you guys know how I look. Basically. Not really, but basically. Maybe like one day in the future, I've been thinking about this. I might actually do like a proper face reveal and just straight up start showing myself on camera. I'm not super comfortable with doing that right now, but I have thought about it and it might be something I do that could increase engagement, or at the very least, it could cut down on like how much I have to edit because it's like live content. No, I no, like it just looks like that in Minecraft. I have black hair. So this is one of my houses. So the first thing you're gonna notice about houses that I make is that I don't finish anything. But yeah, like it has a garage. You can go in, see. There's like a little button you can press to get in. I guess this would have been like a dining room or something, but I never finished it. Let's see. Oh, but one of the things I am proud of is look at this. A bathroom. I really do like this. See, there's even toilet paper, guys. And look, you can actually the seat, and there's a sink, and there's a shower. The only problem I have with Minecraft Bedrock is the NFTs. Yeah, I hear you there. There's another bathroom, another toilet, more toilet paper. But yeah, I'm just generally enjoying. Bro, house is majestic, but no furniture. But if someone asked me to live there, I would say yes. See, that's the reason why I was so obsessed with Minecraft is because I always wanted to design like my own house. I don't know if it would be this big, but I've always wanted to do that. And here's another bathroom. My dream house would have like 15 bathrooms in it. So that you could like no one would ever be in a bathroom when you need to go to the bathroom. That's like my dream thing. So that's the blue one. Over here, it's a gray one. Surprise, surprise, this house is also unfinished. Like I don't really even know what I was trying to do with this house for real. Like it has like a double staircase kind of thing, but these things are like huge and ugly. I don't really like it that much. But this is how this house would have turned out, theoretically. Bro loves his bath. Yes, I do. Like, have you ever been in a house that has like 15 bathrooms in it? I love that. That's like the best idea ever, in my opinion. Here's another house. This house is mostly just a frame. Oh yeah, and it also has a panda in it, by the way. There's just a panda chilling in this house. It's been that way for a really long time. I love doing stuff like this in the game. Welcome to Bloxburg on Roblox. It's basically like a cheap family friendly sim. See, my partner, she plays both of those things too. She loves Roblox and she loves The Sims. Mostly The Sims. I could have sworn there were more houses. Swear there's supposed to be more than that. I played Halo Combat Evolved in that game about managing ammo. See, I like the idea of that, but I suck so bad at games where you have to like manage resources. Like for instance, right, Resident Evil 2. I love that game, but I keep what I keep essentially doing is soft locking myself because I keep running out of resources. And once you run out of resources, like in that game, you're basically screwed. The panda living life good. Yeah, Poe is living a really cool life. But I'm also gonna show you guys a couple other things. I have a lot of stuff actually. But one of the things I really want to show you guys is like one of my cities. And I say one of. I've made several cities in Minecraft. And if I had infinite time, I would probably make like another one. And it would be the best one yet. But I don't have the same amount of time I used to have. Like when I was like a teenager and like I didn't do extracurriculars, I would just come home and play Minecraft or do anything. I couldn't have said it better. Yeah, that's not even really my house at this point. It's just the panda's house. Oh yeah, I've made entire cities. I'm gonna show you one. And this is like one of like three or four that I've made, but some of them have been lost to time, unfortunately. Some of the best stuff I ever made in Minecraft has been lost to time, which is sad, but it's what happens. Wow, it's taking a while. Okay. All right. So basically there are two cities in this. One of them I built and the other my partner built. I'm gonna show you guys the one my partner built first. So this is the city that my partner built. See, she's really like you can tell the difference in style between like my partner and me. Look, she actually made like a school bus. And that's really cute because my partner actually wants to be a teacher. That's what she's about to do now. Like she's almost done, basically. So that's what my partner is gonna do. She's gonna be a school teacher. And like she was building like a zoo. She never finished it though. We don't. She never really had time. Hopefully, some kid my age will get that. What Legends of Awesomeness? I get that, but I'm much older than you guys. I remember when that series first came out, but now when I think back to it, I don't really like it that much anymore. I kind of think that compared to the movies, it was kind of weak. It's a polar bear and some fish in here, I think. Yep, some salmon for some reason. I guess it was to feed the polar bear, and then she has some pandas. Look, this one's brown. That's cool. Lots of bamboo. See what like this is even the city part. This is just some of the stuff she's built. And then she built like this green bus down here. I think it looks pretty cool. And then like she built this big bridge over here, and she built this too. There's actually a subway, guys. There's a subway. And what we were planning on doing was like connecting it. Is that bus magical or did 90s cartoon lie to me? The Legends of Awesomeness is way better than the other anime. It's better than the other animated show. It's probably the best of the animated shows. But I'm just saying, compared to the movies, I don't think it's that great. I used to love that show when I was a kid, by the way. Like, I don't think that it's bad. I just think that like those movies are so good that it just straight up does not compare. Is that a castle in the background? No, I don't know if you guys have ever seen like that city in Greece that's like white and blue, but that's what my partner based her city off of, right? So this is the city she built. As you can see, it is very beautiful, just like her. She has like bells and stuff, lots of flowers, and then there's like actual buildings you can live in. It's really cool. I mean, I'd live here. I'd pay like 1,000 a month to stay here, maybe. But I'd probably want to stay on like the top one with the windows, a bed. Yeah, but this is all built by her. I didn't make any of this. Right. And here, like, this was her, like, I don't know. I think this is supposed to be like her town hall or something. But like, all of that is what she built, basically. And she built this thing up here too. I think, yeah, this is like a farm, basically. The Star Wars anime, okay, this might be a very controversial opinion, right? My favorite Star Wars animated show is Clone Wars 2003. Now, I know a lot of people might be, well, that show didn't have that much substance. It really did. I like Clone Wars 2003 as a whole, right? Because I know that Clone Wars, like CGI, I know that that one is really good, and I've seen that. Like I know, especially the later seasons of that are amazing. I know that. But Clone Wars 2003, there's just this rawness to it that I really like. And it was made by Gendy Tartakovsky, and I'm a really big Gendy Tartakovsky fan, so I'm kind of biased. What's the worst animated show you've seen? Planet Sheen. Guys, I don't know if you guys remember Planet Sheen, but I remember being like 10 years old when that show came out. That show is such ass. That is like the worst show ever. But if you put that show on, me as an adult will have so much fun for like 20 minutes and then I'll get bored. But yeah, Planet Sheen. All right, it's time to guys for me to show you guys my city, basically, right? Now, if any of you guys are particularly well versed in French or Parisian architecture, that right there is the Arc de Triomphe, right? Yes, I actually built all of this by myself. I had too much free time back in those days. But yeah, I just built like the entire Arc de Triomphe. And here's the constitution of my city, basically. And this guy is totally getting paid to guard it, right? So, and then here's my 6-star hotel over here. This is one of my favorite things that I've ever built, and I'm gonna show you guys why. So basically, get back in there. I didn't tell you you could get away from work. Get back in there. See, the only problem is that there's no breaks. See, these guys are not allowed to leave. They're on company time. They're salarymen. If you guys know what that is, then you'll get the joke. But this is a 6-star hotel. I mean, look at this view. Just look at this. Look at that view of when I actually put something over there. And then this right here used to be a an elevator, right? How much does it cost to stay inside? Uh, this is a 6-star hotel, so it's gonna cost you about 5,500 a night. Maybe a little bit less since the elevator is broken. See, this used to be a working elevator, but since Minecraft updates every 5 seconds, one of the updates caused this to not work anymore, which is sad, but whatever. Yeah, but it's gonna cost you about 5,500 a night. Wow, you broke a scale No, actually, I didn't. I don't know if you guys know this, but in the UAE, right, in Dubai, there's actually a 7-star hotel. So this hotel is technically not even the best in the world. In Dubai, there is a hotel that is certified 7 stars. Like, look it up. So it is slightly less fancy than that hotel. But basically, go up and there's a little balcony. And you just keep going upstairs. See this room right here, this is my partner's room. See if she has a big old cake. I'm gonna eat some of it. She has like a balcony, really nice view. And here's her bedroom and her cat. And if you guys notice this cat has what do they call that? Heterochromia. You know, it's like one of the eyes is a different color than the other one. Nice closet space. Not so creepy art. And then there's a shower and a whole bathroom in here. So she's living good with her 5,500 a night. I like all those shows. Also, Planet Sheen, Fairly Odd Parents, Family Guy, All Grown Up, and Rugrats have all been failures. Jimmy Neutron was decent, but wasn't that good. SpongeBob though is awesome. Yeah, like some of those shows had good seasons and good episodes. They just ended up being failures because they went on for too long. Like I don't know anyone who actually watches some of those shows anymore. So I agree. Yeah, SpongeBob was awesome, but I don't really even though SpongeBob has gotten better than it used to be, like in season 6 and 7, I still don't like it that much. And the reason why is because it just doesn't feel like the same show anymore. That's just me. I know it's gotten better, but it still doesn't scratch the itch for me. And I think the reason at this point is just because I'm too old. See, this was gonna be another hotel, but I never finished it. SpongeBob is awesome, or was like actually, and this is another controversial thing that maybe at some point in the future I'll make a video on. I actually don't hate season 6 and 7 and 8 that much. I really don't. And the reason why is because I grew up with them. So I have a soft spot for some of those episodes, and I find some of the jokes they make to actually be kind of funny. See, this is like the courthouse, but it's not finished either. And here's something that my youngest brother made a while back. To any of you guys who are anime fans, yeah, that is supposed to be Teen Gohan. And yeah, that's basically all that I actually accomplished in my city. But there are other things to show you guys, actually. Yeah, like see the problem with SpongeBob is that SpongeBob really should not have gone on for more than 3 seasons in the movie. The movie should have been the end. And the reason why is because SpongeBob as a show just is straight up not designed to go on for that long. Like it's designed to only last 3, 4, maybe 5 seasons max before you kind of have to make something else because like the formula and all of that just gets so old, basically. I'm gonna see if I can find my other city. It wasn't that long ago that I played it. Pretty sure it would have been. That's not it. It would have been sooner ago than that. It would have been like in 2023, I believe. Is that it? Mm, it's one of these. Yeah, it's one of these. I can't remember which one. They all kind of look the same. It has to be in 2023 though, so it has to be one of these. I still watch SpongeBob. It's still great. I rewatch season 6 and 7 a lot. Yeah, season 6 and 7 are not that bad. They just have a couple bad episodes that make them. That I think some people saw some of the bad episodes and they didn't give some of the ones that are decent a try. I grew up watching season 6 through 9 a lot as a kid. Yeah, me too. Have you seen the Patrick Star Show? No, I refuse to watch it. I enjoy all the Star Wars media I can find on Disney Plus. I binged all the seasons of Clone Wars, Rebels, Bad Batch, Andor, and Mando. See, I used to be a huge Star Wars fan just a couple years ago, but I stopped being as into Star Wars, and I think the reason why is because the fandom can be very toxic, and then Disney can sometimes have trouble knowing what to do with it, and then it's like so divisive now that it's to the point where I just kind of don't enjoy it anymore. Like, I'm not saying other people can't enjoy it. I just saying I don't really enjoy it anymore, and the reason why is because of all of those things I just said. Like I said, when it's good, it's freaking amazing. It's just when it's bad, it's really, really, really bad, and everyone's pretty negative about it. I'm trying to find the other city, guys. I'm sorry. There's like 15 million worlds. They made a spin-off about Patrick that's a prequel and inconsistent with the original. Well, I don't even care about that. I don't care about it being inconsistent. The reason why is because SpongeBob the show is inconsistent all the time. I don't think that's the fairest criticism. My criticism of the show is that it's not different enough to warrant existing. Like it's basically just SpongeBob, but with Patrick. That's literally the only real difference, right? And I don't feel like it's enough of a difference to matter. Like it's not enough of a difference that I think it needs to exist. That's what my real problem is. And my problem isn't even that they made a spinoff to SpongeBob. It's that the spinoff to SpongeBob was so lazy and clearly intended just to be a cash grab. That's what I hate about it. I don't actually hate that it exists. I hate that about it. Okay, so this isn't it. It might be on my other profile then. So I know it was not that long ago that I was actually on it. It's got to be one of these. No, I look on that already. This might be it. Hopefully. Yeah, like so that's what my problem is. Like I don't care that much about like the timeline or the lore because like I said, the original show does it all the time. I remember in Something Smells when Patrick was like, I don't have a sister. And then there's a whole episode like in season what 6 or 7 about him having a sister. And then in the Patrick Star show it's a whole different sister, right? But you can't hold that against the Patrick Star show because SpongeBob proper did that years before that show even existed. Camp Coral has a problem. No, actually, they fixed that. They intentionally made Sandy do like a time travel thing that fixed that, right? Or so they were supposed to. I don't know if it actually fixed that, but I do know that they actually addressed that problem. I think that addressing it just made the problem worse. They probably should have just ignored it. My most favorite memory of Minecraft is I would give myself such OP stuff, enchant my weapons, and then die as soon as I entered the end because I just played for fun. Okay. Okay, so this isn't it either. As you guys can see, I am very fond of just making cities over and over and over. And then when I screw up the planning, I just make another one. Yeah, like I don't think that the problem with Camp Coral and the problem with the Patrick Star Show, at least in my opinion, you can feel differently. My problem isn't that they exist or any sort of inconsistency. My problem is that they exist and yet the writers don't do anything interesting with them. They don't use the fact that these shows exist to do anything interesting. That's what I can't stand about them. Like that's truly my biggest problem with the Patrick Star show and all that other stuff is that they have it and they do nothing with it. They don't change the formula. They don't try to be anything new. They don't try to do anything interesting. It's just a waste of time. I guess I'll try this one. Right. And like, cause like if the Patrick Star show came out and it was like a different genre of show than SpongeBob, even if it was bad, I'd be like, well, this was worth making if only because they did try, right? They tried, right? But they didn't, like I said, that's the problem. They didn't even do that. They couldn't even just try to make it interesting. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to find it actually, guys. Let me see something real quick. Well, that's not gonna work then. Like, just like imagine if the Patrick Star show came out, right? And like it was like I don't know, it was like a sci-fi show or it was like anything but just another slapstick comedy show like SpongeBob is, right? Imagine that. Imagine it comes out and it actually takes genuine risk, right? It would be worth it literally just for that for me. Like could you imagine that? That's basically all I'm asking. Like, could you imagine what that show might be like? But okay, I'm gonna clue you guys into something that I would do if I was in control of SpongeBob, right? If I was in control of SpongeBob, my idea for a SpongeBob movie or a SpongeBob like special episode would be that we go back in time and we explore why Squidward and Squilliam are rivals, right? Like we go back to when they were in like high school, right? In band class, and we figure out exactly what it is that makes Squilliam different than Squidward and why Squilliam becomes rich and famous and Squidward doesn't. Well, this is one of my cities. It's not the one I was trying to show you guys, but it's one of them. Yeah, like this city only has like one building that's complete, which is this one right here. But this is not the city I wanted to show you guys. I don't know why I can't find it. But yeah, I would go back. I would put Squidward and William back in high school in band class, and like I would explore like their rivalry, like show why they hate each other, show like what it is about them that makes them different from one another. That's what I would do. I think that that's like one of the most interesting things that you could do with those two characters, at least in my opinion, is like show what they were like when they were in high school. And if I did this, I don't even know if I would include SpongeBob in it. Or if I did, he would just be like a background. I used to think Squilliam and Squidward were brothers for the first 15 years of real life. Really? No, like I just cause like Squidward and Squilliam are extremely similar. And that's by design. Like Squilliam is meant to be a foil to Squidward. And that the my thing is like they brought that up before, but my problem is I feel like they could have done more with it. Because the first time they ever did every time they do it basically is good. But I think the first time they did it, that's like immediately like the probably the most popular episode of all time. Like Band Geeks is the most popular show of all time because of Squilliam, right? Is because like Squilliam exists to make Squidward excuse me to make Squidward sympathetic. So I feel like he's still like an underutilized character. You found out last week. Well, how did you find out? If this one isn't it, I'll just quit and do something else. There's a theory suggesting that William and Squidward were gay lovers. It's too odd for that to be, and that theory doesn't make. Yeah, it doesn't. It doesn't. There's not any proof of that, right? They're just rivals from band class. That's all that they've ever said, and that's all that we ever need. I don't have any problem with I don't have any problem with theories like that. My problem is like, do they have a basis in the show? Like, does this thing that you're talking about have evidence? If it doesn't have evidence, then I don't care. That's basically how I feel. Like, I'm cool with people making any theory they want as long as it has evidence. Yeah, Bad Geeks is I don't know, it's not like my personal favorite, but I think if you like ask the most people, that would probably be the most popular episode of all time. But no, like that theory doesn't hold any water because we have so much evidence against it. Right? If we didn't have the evidence against it, if it was maybe a little bit more vague or we had evidence, then sure, but that's where theories fall apart with me. Like, do you have enough evidence to prove this? If you don't, you're just making up stuff. Did you guys ever hear the secret Krabby Patty formula theory about the crab catcher? Yeah, I have heard that apparently it's like imitation crab or something like that. I'm probably gonna play something else. Like maybe at some other point I will find that, but I straight up do not know what happened to my city. So I'm just gonna play this for like the last 20, 30 minutes of this. But yeah, one day I will find that old world and I will show you guys because that's the city that I'm the most proud of. I'm thinking like maybe one day I will come out with my theory though. Band Geeks was pretty hilarious. Like Patrick is mayonnaise an instrument. It is, but Here's the thing, like, it is a very funny episode, but it's not the funniest, right? It's not the most funny, it's not the most action-packed. It's probably not even like the straight up best episode from it's not the best episode from any angle except for this one. And here's what it is. It's subversive in the fact that the antagonist of the series most of the time, or see Squidward is such an interesting character, and I think that that episode is like it uses the fact that he's so interesting to make like maybe the best episode of SpongeBob that there is, because instead of just being the antagonist or just the butt of every joke, Squidward becomes the protagonist in that episode, right? And everybody loves like a good underdog tale, right? And at that point, you've seen Squidward fail, you've seen Squidward miserable so much that you kind of want to see him win, right? And so this was like the first major time that Squidward won. And I think that's why people like that episode so much. What is the funniest moment you can remember in your life? Uh, I don't even know. It would have to be something. Hey, you guys want to see something cool real quick? Let me see if I can if I remember how to do it. Okay, there we go. So these are emblems that I made in Call of Duty a long time ago. So obviously I have like Ultra Ego Vegeta. This was like a rap album cover. Some of you guys might get that. Obviously I have SpongeBob. And this is like Sub-Zero from Mortal Kombat. And this is Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta. Obviously Darth Vader. And this is like Ratchet and Clank. And this is the Blue Spirit mask. I didn't finish it, but I was real close. I was real close, as you guys can see. And then I just have regular Super Saiyan Vegeta. So I'm probably gonna rock the SpongeBob one since that's the one I was talking about. But yeah, like basically the reason why I think Band Geeks is the best episode of all time is because it subverts the series by making Squidward the protagonist and not the antagonist, or at least the person that all the bad things happen to, right? He gets to win in the end. I think as a kid and as an adult, everyone gets it. When you're a kid, you're happy for Squidward, and when you're an adult, you're really happy for Squidward, right? I'm great at drawing and building. The Blue Spirit and SpongeBob one is so cool. Yeah, thank you about that. Eh, I would probably be more talented if I actually spent more time honing my skills. But you know, when you're an adult, you don't have time for that. Only reason I get this far is because when I was a kid, I had all kinds of time, and so I could work on it. I used to love to draw and that to do that kind of stuff. I used to love to read. But as I got older, I kind of fell out of those things. Crap. Actually, like another one of the reasons why I started my YouTube channel is because my dream in life is to make my own like animated show basically, right? And I've been sitting on a great idea for an animated show for so long now, for literal years, right? And my idea was, well, if I start a YouTube channel and I get an audience, when I'm ready to unveil like my show, I'll have an audience for it. Oh crap. Connection interrupted. Right? So that's another reason why I decided to make a YouTube. I just haven't gotten like the right amount of success basically to justify doing it yet. But I have drawings, I have the story, like in my mind, like plotted all the way through. I'm very proud of it. And my dream is that one day I'll be able to turn it into like a comic book or like a TV show. I guess only time will really tell on that one. I did a stream last year about it. You probably remember Twinkle Toes because you were in it, I believe. I did a stream where I think it's the one where I was drawing like Dreaded Patrick, but I also introduced my character in it. You probably remember that, or maybe you don't. It's been a while. But yeah, like my dream in life is to make my character come to life, so to speak. No, that's okay. You have a nice night. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for always supporting me. I'm probably gonna get off soon too because it's not real crazy, but since I just realized that I can play this now, I'm probably gonna be playing this a lot coming up because I really do love Call of Duty Zombies. And no, you don't have to apologize. Like you were here for the entire thing, and I'm probably gonna stop now anyway. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and stop. But I am really happy that everybody who showed up. So I'm finna cut the stream short right now anyway, because I need to go to work very soon. Probably ended up streaming a little bit too long. But anyway, I'm really happy that everyone showed up. Thank you guys for just having an amazing conversation with me. I had a whole lot of fun. I like seeing Ozai's kind in the live action Avatar The Last Airbender. In fact, we see Ozai cry for burn part of Zuko's face. I didn't mind it since the live action has changes that had to be made. I get it. Like it is interesting, and this is the last thing I'm gonna say. I think that that's an interesting choice, but I still think that even if they had, I don't think they executed that the greatest. Even if they had executed that perfectly, in my opinion, it would still pale in comparison to the animated show. Because that scene is one of the best scenes in the entire show. But that's just me. I'm actually glad that you enjoyed a change that they made. Because I didn't enjoy that show very much. That's why I haven't talked about it. But that's all for today. I hope everybody has a nice day. I'm finna quit. I gotta go to work.